Hey guys, it's Amber, and welcome to day 31 of my December Daily 2019 album. What you see here is me working on one of the awesome new page protectors, which is two side-by-side 3x8s from Ellie Edwards. My original layout for this album had two 3x8s in one single divider, and then I was able to kind of reformat. It just didn't look right. And add this vertical photo of us and one of those awesome Liz Tamanaha cards with the gold foil says, "This was the best day ever," going sideways. So super simple layout here where all I'm doing is adding the number and a little tiny gold heart to the front of this. So just getting everything trimmed and connected. I briefly considered some of these really cool gold puffy stars from the 2019 December Daily add-ons. Looked at this chipboard, and I ended up going with some Studio Calico Hearts and Stars set that is in the same gold kind of shiny metallic material that those stars are made out of. I just needed something smaller. So just kind of trying to lay it over the 31 and see what size would fit or where I should position it. Then I grabbed my paper piercer, and you can see I'm just taking some time to line it up, see what looks good before kind of deciding to put it on the right hand side of the one there. And that's it for the front of the layout. Love how simple it can really truly be. So on the other side, actually, before I flip to the other side, I briefly considered putting a heart on the left-hand side there, but it just looked awkward being sideways. And then I considered putting it below the ever, and then I only had two hearts, so it just didn't make any sense. So I ended up removing that. But here we go. I've jumped to the other side, and I'm using one of the 3x8 journaling cards from an add-on kit that was all cards and Christmas themed transparencies, and I'm writing out the word in letter stickers from Kelly Perky, the word tapas. We went to a place called Julian Serrano Tapas at the area hotel, and it was awesome. I'd never been for tapas before, and I briefly considered trying to spell out Julian Serrano, and I just realized it was too much, and I could just include that in my journaling. So one of the things I love about travel is the ability to try new foods and go to new fun places. So I always include travel food photos in my albums. So on the left-hand side is some of the courses that we had. It was beautiful, and it was for New Year's Eve, so it was like a special dinner. So I wrote out all my tons of journaling there, just describing the experience. And I slide that in. So that's the whole layout there. Again, no embellishments, super simple. So after that, I start working on our evening event. So the funny thing is this was a super busy day, and it was still all just the evening. So we went to see Lady Gaga in concert on New Year's Eve, which was incredible. So what you see there is some pink cards that I created from I believe it was either the play or the listen kit. And I recolored them in that pink and white. And I also used an actual physical card. So those are printouts on photo paper. And then I have the play 4x6 card from the actual kit. And what I'm doing here is I'm getting ready to create a flip up for you, so you can see how I do it. So what I'm doing is cutting a 6-inch piece of paper, and I'm cutting it all the way down to 2x6. I'm going to fold it in half at the halfway mark, so it's a 1x6-inch strip folded in half. So I'm going to fold it in half with my fingers, and then I'm just going to grab a little bit of a tool there to help crease it and make it a nice even crease. It's not a bone folder, but it has the same effect as one. And so now I'm going to build this for you. What I'm doing is I'm hiding the strip without using washi tape. So it'll be a little more sturdy, a little more thick. And so you have to think about all of your elements at the same time. What's going to be on the outside, what are the two pieces on the inside, and what's on the back of the layout. So right now I'm just cutting my black music note paper that's going to be on the inside of the flip up. And I'm going to, I believe right now, go ahead and glue these two back to back. But before I do that, I think I realized that I need to take a different step. So the way that you can hide this is by putting the top part of the flip up between the two, and same on the bottom. So the folds are like the flip up is sandwiched in between all of the layers, because technically this is 4 layers. So right now I'm using rolling adhesive to create my outer pocket. So the Lady Gaga picture will be on the outside. And I added that digital journaling before printing. The black music notes will be on the inside flip. And then now I'm actually creating the bottom. So now you can see how it's hidden because the play card went up on the front. And I just used the tool to help make the crease a little more solid. And I'm grabbing my trimmer just to trim off some nice even edges so everything looks nice and clean. And now I'm just grabbing the photo that's going to be on the back and attaching that. So a nice sturdy way to create a layout with a flip up and not have to use washi tape. It's a little thick, but it works really well. So right now I'm just going to set that aside and I'll go back and work on the journaling shortly. But really love the way that came out. And I love the pops of pink because her hair was pink at the time and she's wearing a bold pink dress in the photo. So I flipped through most of this, but I'm just showing you how I backing everything back to back, and then I use a puffy sticker in the center of that came from the Listen kit. So I'm getting ready to start my journaling. I don't have any tickets from the event. It was like a screenshot. I didn't feel like I needed it to tell the story. But now I'm going to be jumping to the New Year's Eve portion of the evening. So after the concert, we went back to our hotel where we had an amazing view of the fireworks that were over the strip. And I took that sticker from one of the word art sticker sheets that said counting down the days, which is awesome for December, but it's New Year's Eve, so I thought it'd be cool if I cut off the days and just use the counting down. And then to make it even, I cut off all around all 4 sides. So I'm going to put that on the bottom photo above that chipboard, which is from one of the older January Story by the Month kits. It says, "A new chapter begins." And that kind of went with my color scheme, but it also was themed for, New Year's. So I tore off some of the layers so it's not so thick, added some adhesive, and then added the little word art strip above that. And sliding it back into the pocket. And then on the top, I am using 2 3x4 cards on one 4x6 on the other side, which is one of the ways I like to show multiple layouts using different page protectors. So here it looks like I'm using one of the page protectors that has 2 3x4s and one 4x6 on the bottom, but I'm not. It's both 4x6s, which helps with making, your layouts a little bit easier to work with when you never know what's coming up on the next day's layouts. So that New Year's Eve card is actually from In a Creative Bubble. And then that red Starburst paper is from the December Daily 2019 main kit. And I kind of thought it looked like fireworks, so I thought that would look really cute. And then I'm going to also be creating another flip up there with the cards on the right-hand side. This way I could show, so the picture on the left there shows the crowd. The bottom photo shows the fireworks. And then I think I have another fireworks photo underneath, plus a selfie of us. So this one I am creating with washi tape, but what I'm doing is showing you how you can hide the washi. So you lay your inside cards on the top of the sticky side, trim your edges off, And then you do the same thing where you put your outside flip over the washi tape and your photo that goes on the back over the washi tape where it's mostly hidden. You only see a tiny, tiny little bit of the crease, and that's if you're looking hard. So it's a nice way to still create a flip-up pocket and use washi tape and have it be hidden. Because as you can see, I'm using a leopard print. The reason I chose that one was because it was nice and wide and happened to probably be right near my table. So here I am just gluing the extra photos. That one's going to be my front. Just trimming off some uneven edges. That Oh What Fun card is from Ellie's Studio. And then that'll be the card that's on the back for the next day's photos. So doing flip-ups does require some pre-planning, but totally worth it. Okay, just getting everything pressed into place. And then I have that little chipboard strip that says Holiday Selfie. And I thought about putting it at the top, and then I realized I needed something to help weigh it down a little bit so that the card doesn't flip up too much, so I just put it towards the bottom. And that is from an older Liz Tamanaha chipboard set. It's interesting towards the end of the album how I have multiple pages but way less embellishments. I think I was just trying to get it done, but I still love the way it came out. So leaving you with some close-ups here, showing us all dressed up and looking cute. Our restaurant meal for New Year's Eve. Our Lady Gaga event. The inside pocket with my journaling. And then our fireworks from the hotel, with also a look at what the inside of the pocket looks like. So thanks again so much for watching.